Hey everyone, it's Dennis again. As you can see, I'm not in my usual location, and we're going to do something a little different today. We're going to do a what's in my bag kind of video. I don't know if this is going to end up being two different videos, one for the camera and one for the general stuff, but you'll find out when you see it, and I'll edit it to make sense. So today I'm going to go through what's in my travel backpack for one bag travel. Like I do with all my small camera stuff, everything I bring with me is fairly obsessively optimized to be small and lightweight and very portable. And so it's a little bit different than the normal camera content, but I hope there'll be something interesting for everybody when we go through it. So without further ado, let's get into it.
Okay, so this is everything I brought with me in my bag, and you can see that all of it is compartmentalized into dedicated packing cubes or separate bags. And I'll go through each category of stuff that I brought with me and what I put in it. The very first section I covered in the previous video. This is my camera sling bag, as well as this little container of additional camera gear. So that's all my photography stuff. I covered this in the first video, so I won't be going into it this time. Okay, this is a little tripod. Well, it is extremely small and lightweight, it's also not very good. Next up, we have clothing. So this is just a little no-name packing cube with clothing. I only feel I needed to bring 3 days of clothes. It was a 5-day trip, but I'll wear a few things twice. So 3 days of shirts, 3 days of socks, underwear, pants, and 1 pair of shorts. So keep that very small, as well as just a few additional clothing items. This is a tiny windbreaker in this pouch here. And then a tiny umbrella, as well as a lightweight ball cap just to keep the sun off. So that's it for clothing. It's a very small set, but I was only gone for 5 days. Let's get into what I brought for technology. So you can see here, I did bring a small Lenovo laptop. I think this is like a 12-ish inch laptop. It's extra small, probably smaller than a MacBook Air. It's not a very fast computer. It's a Windows on ARM computer, but not a new one, an older one. It's just enough to run Lightroom and browse the web. But that's really all I need on a trip. Is I just want to be able to use the internet, and I want to be able to catalog and edit photos at the end of each day. So we got the laptop, and then this additional tech bag here, and this would keep most of my small tech accessories that I would bring with me. So inside this guy, you can see, to start with, I have a very small tablet / extremely large phone, depending on how you look at it. But to me, this is a tablet. This is very old. It's an old Sony Xperia Z Ultra. I have it updated to run modern Android, and I just use it as a little tablet to, say, like read in bed. But it doesn't take up very much space or weight. Next up, I have a mouse, Logitech travel mouse. Again, it's a slightly older model, but it works just fine. In addition, I have some wrist braces. I have some ergonomic issues, repetitive stress from working on the computer too much, so I wear a wrist brace when I work at the computer. Over here, we have a power bank. So it's just a very small power bank that has USB-A and USB-C, so it charges up my devices. Next up, I have a couple chargers. So this one, very snug in there, is a little USB-C and USB-A charger. 33 watts, so just enough to charge my devices. But again, these are very low power devices, so they don't need a big charger. And then I have a second USB-C charger that's just made to charge a phone. And to go with that, of course, USB-C charging cable. And then I have this little Chaffon brand 4-in-1 charger, 3-in-1 charger. So this has USB-C, micro USB, and Lightning in one cable. So it's nice to just make sure you have that in case you need to charge something up. A couple more little accessories here. I have these Velcro together, but this is a card reader on this one. And it's USB-C and USB-A. So that should work on both a laptop or a tablet to read your SD cards. And then this one is just a little USB flash drive. Again, it's got USB-C and USB-A capabilities built into it. And I just Velcro those two guys together so they stay in a pouch in the bag. Next up, I threw in this extra USB-C to USB-A adapter just in case. A USB-C little hub here. This has HDMI out in case I need to hook my laptop up to a TV in my hotel room or something like that. And as well as that, I brought a little HDMI cable, and those go together. Just a few more pieces in here. This guy is a Bluetooth 3.5mm headphone adapter. This is to plug your Bluetooth headphones or connect your Bluetooth headphones up to a airplane video system. So if you want to watch a movie on the airplane entertainment system and you have Bluetooth headphones, you can plug this into the airplane seat and this will send Bluetooth to your headphones. So that's super useful on a flight. Another super key little item is this USB cable kit. So if I open this up here, you can see this just has an emergency kit of all the possible USB cables and things that I might need. So I've got a C to C cable here. Then there is a USB-C to micro adapter, as well as this. I think this was an iPhone adapter out of the box, but I replaced it with a USB mini adapter just because I don't use an iPhone, but I occasionally might have a device like this. And then I have a SIM card adapter as well as an extra micro SD card and an extra SIM card. And then I think this guy is just a USB A to C adapter. So this thing is tiny and it just helps to make sure that you have all the little cables and adapters you might need when you're traveling. So highly recommend something like this. You can find a variety of different shapes and sizes of these kinds of things on Amazon. So one more item here that I bring with me is a tiny little mirror. And this mirror is MagSafe and it just snaps onto the back of my phone. And I use this if I need to do selfie video or content creation on my phone. And I just want to be able to look at the rear of the phone where there is no screen, and the mirror helps me make sure shots are generally framed. So I'll put that there. As well as, my phone, which is worth mentioning, which is a Sony Xperia. It's not the latest model, but it's pretty feature packed. And then just one more item I bring in my tech bag. This is just a little bit of emergency tape. I got gaffer's tape here and some two-sided tape here on the back. This is useful if you need to block out annoying LEDs in your hotel room to help you sleep. And then, I think the very last thing I have in this bag is just this tiny USB flashlight. It doesn't have a battery, but you just plug it into the power bank and you have a bright little USB flashlight. And it takes up no space. And that's it for the tech pouch. Cut that one. In this bag, I just have some miscellaneous stuff. I just brought a little controller. This didn't fit in the tech pouch, so it's in here. And I also have a little luggage weight just to weigh the bag. And then I have these two little stands, which I use to prop up the laptop and just raise it up a little bit off the table. Moving on, this is my Toiletries bag. I know some people like to separate out their liquids into a separate container and then have their solid toiletries and other accessories in a separate DOP kit. I just use the one bag and throw it all together. So this has my liquids as well as my solids or anything else in it. And just opening it up, everything is broken out into little pouches because I'm obsessive that way. I've done a lot of customization here, so it's a little shaving kit. And yes, that's a 3D printed razor handle. Toothbrush, toothpaste, lip balm, floss. Sunscreen. A few miscellaneous things, an emergency pair of contact lenses. I have some eyeglass cleaner here, a tiny pair of scissors, some earplugs, and a tiny little sewing kit. Okay, in the next little container, I have some deodorant and some ointments. You can see I have repackaged these, like the deodorant, into an extra small container. This is a small selection of medication. I just try to keep all the basics that I would need on a trip packed in here, like Advil and some stomach medication, some lactase, some allergy medication, that kind of stuff, as well as a few prescriptions I need to take. And that just folds up like this. This is some anti-friction powder for when you're sweating. This is a tiny little first aid kit, so some bandages and some antiseptic wipes. And the last thing in here is just one little packet of detergent in case I need to wash my clothes. I use packing lists to stay organized. This one is just a generic one I got offline. This one is my own list that I use for organizing all my tech stuff. I highly recommend using a packing list. It just makes everything easier. Okay, so let's pack up the bag. So in the back section here, I'd put my laptop as well as my hat and umbrella can go into this pocket here. As well, I would put my packing list into that back pocket as well. on the front side here, I can start with clothes, jacket, tripod, tech pouch, I put my little camera bag here, camera container, miscellaneous, toiletries, and then even if there's not quite room, I just kind of shove the camera sling bag here if I don't want to take it with me on my shoulder, and I can just mush it in here and close up the bag. So it's a bit tight, but everything fits into the one bag, and off I go. If you enjoyed the video, please remember to like and subscribe to the channel, and I'd love to hear your thoughts about packing or how you pack your bags in the comments below. Thanks again. Bye.